I'm testing out a new mic. Let me know if you can hear me. Happy Friday, Friday Night Live. How's everyone doing? Come on now. Come on. Let's get the vibes up. Let's get the energy up. Hold on. Let me fix these. All messages. There we go. Ooh. This thing wants to keep moving. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. When we're having our informal live, my shirt is very wrinkled because I just pulled it out of my drawer instead of like ironing and preparing it. That's how you know it's a very informal live. All right. There's a lot to talk about. Are you guys watching the Olympics? Hey, Foxy, what's going on? All right. I'm gonna give people a moment to get in, and I'm just gonna start talking. I'm in the middle, as you guys know, of preparing for a move. I haven't moved in 20 years. And the last time that I moved, it was right after college. I was living with a roommate off campus for 4 years after college. I mean, during college. And when I moved here, I just moved. My father moved me. He used his van, and we put a bunch of stuff. I didn't have a lot of stuff to move. I didn't really have furniture to move. I remember when I first moved in here, I had no couches. I had to sleep on the floor. It was a carpeted floor, so it wasn't bad. I didn't have a bed yet, right? Obviously, why was I sleeping on the floor? No. So I remember when I had a bed. It was a bed that was a used bed. When I say used, like my father had it. I used that bed. Then eventually, working, grinding, I ended up getting a king size bed, which I've had for the last few years. And I'm about to get a new bed for this new place because I felt like I can downsize like the bed. I didn't really need to, but I don't need the big bed that I have now. I guess I wanted to feel luxurious, but I sleep on one side of the bed. Literally. Not to say that I won't every once in a while spread like this, spread eagle as they say. But for the most part, I always stay on one side of the bed. And even with a queen size bed, I feel like I will be fine. Right? Right? Here's the thing about the Olympics. I haven't been watching the Olympics. I've been, of course, watching the news of the Olympics, but I haven't been keeping up. I'm going to try and definitely keep up with track and field, but I'm so mad because I used to always watch gymnastics. But shout out to Simone Biles. She really is the greatest of all time. Like, I don't even say that lightly. As someone that has watched gymnastics since he was a kid and saw the greatness that was then, the fact that she adds such a level of difficulty to her routines and master that no one can even compare. That's how she keeps winning. And I love, 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 love the fact that she is clapping back at folks on social media. The last tweet that I saw from her, she was just like, I love my black job. And I love that Beyonce celebrated her, narrated this introduction for her all-around competition, which she won. Shout out to, what is her name? Junie Lee. She also won. But we need to give Simone Biles her flowers. She's the most decorated U.S. gymnast of all time. I mean, she was before this Olympics in my head, but now she officially is. I love her. Look, I love her. Suni, thank you. I don't know. Why I say Junie? Anyways, I was close. Shout out to Suni Lee. She's also great. Shout out to the American men's gymnastics team. They were losers for a very long time. They were. However, this Olympics, they're doing very well. America's doing very well in the Olympics. I haven't looked at the amount of gold medals, silver medals and bronze medals and things like that. But I've been keeping up with gymnastics, but I haven't watched it. And I think because of the time difference in Paris, it's sort of thrown me off a little bit. Plus, I'm also doing a lot between work, moving, and just a lot of other stuff behind the scenes when it comes to the business of being your own business and entity. So I've been dealing with that. And I still haven't unpacked this. Well, not unpacked. I haven't packed this studio yet. I'm going to get help, though. I'm going to get help. But I did go, get my facial. I did go get my facial today. Can you tell? Yes, Foxy, I do want to watch Simone Biles Rising on Netflix. I need to just stop watching Owning Manhattan for the third time. But no, I'm literally in the middle of watching Love Island UK just because recently I did a collaboration with Your Aunties Could Never. It's on YouTube if you missed it. I'm sure it's also on their podcast. And we were talking about it and they got me excited. Oh, wait, can you guys hear me? How do I sound? Do I sound too loud? I'm testing out this new mic. I forgot to even ask you guys. How do I sound? I'm testing out this new mic for the phone. Thank you so much, guys. Shout out to all of you that have been just so sweet with your just congratulations, warm wishes. You know, I posted our registry for those that have been a part of our informal lives. You know, I was talking about doing a registry because a lot of you said that you wanted me to do one. I did have one comment where someone's like, not Kempire begging for gifts. I am not begging for gifts, guys. Because like I said in my message, anything that I really want, I've already gotten. I've already gotten. That's just the way that I'm set up. I'm never going to ask anybody for anything. But I know you guys want to be able to give back to me. So I put together a registry. You don't have to get anything. Please understand. I'm still going to do a housewarming virtually here once I'm in the new place. And I am staying in New York for those that keep asking, are you staying in New York? No, I am a New Yorker through and through. If I do move out of New York, it will be out of the country. Save this video, okay? Save this video. Thank you, Aziza. I'm not begging. I don't need to beg. Please understand, I've already got the stuff that I really want. All right, I already got the stuff that I really want. But there are some little things that I didn't think of. I said, all right, I'll put these on the list and stuff like that. And yes, I have expensive tastes. Okay. But please understand, I will eventually have everything on that list. Just saying. But I'm also trying to pace myself. I think it's very smart to pace yourself. You know, just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Okay? Oh, Foxy. I know. For those of you that are watching internationally, I completely forgot. Shout out to Rita as well. She said that she couldn't get anything. It's completely fine, Foxy. You're always here holding us down. You don't need to get me anything. Your warm wishes are enough, and that's for anyone else too. You don't have to get anything. But I did look. But I did post the link in the description. And shout out to those of you that have already purchased like some of these things. I really like when I am drinking from these glasses, I will think of you. Look, I will think of you. Just saying. Anyways, it's Friday night. So you know on a Friday night, I know you don't feel like cooking. I know I don't feel like cooking. So you know what I've done, right? A couple of things. The first thing that I want to remind you guys of is our partnership with Factor Meals. I love Factor Meals because I've tried other companies that do what they do. They just do it better. Just saying, they do it better. The quality of the food is better. And I love the fact that you have a variety of options in regards to what you can get. If you want more protein, they have that. If you're on a keto diet, they have that. If you want calorie smart, meaning that you want something that's low in calorie, they have that. But I really love their add-ons. Oh, I love their add-ons because they have like those little shot stuff. I don't even know what they're called, like those turmeric and ginger shots and stuff like that. They have cold pressed drinks. Factor does it better. If you haven't tried it yet, some of you have told me that you've tried it, you love it, and you're sticking with it. Well, of course, why not try it when you can get a deal? All right, so head on over to factormeals.com/Kempire50 and use code Kempire50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code Kempire50 at factormeals.com/Kempire50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. I am going to add the link to the description as we are speaking because I completely forgot because this is an impromptu Friday Night Live. I've got laundry in the laundry. I've got boxes packed. I have some more boxes that I need to pack. I am going to have help packing a lot of these boxes too, but I'm trying to do, you know, like the real personal stuff, like the important document stuff. All right. Miss Dugan says, Kemp, what are you doing in these night streets, on these YouTube streets? I don't know what I'm doing. I decided at the last minute. I've been meaning to do a live with you guys, but I've been busy. And if you missed it, I did do my recap of Real Housewives of Orange County. Be sure to check that out. I had a really good time doing that. And a lot of you have been telling me that the algorithm is not showing me to you guys. So this is why I tell you, Just put Kempire in and you'll see my latest videos come up. Just in case you may have missed it. Okay. Okay. All right. I am, hold on. Let me actually, so for those that do want to see my registry, or you just want to be nosy and want to see my registry, I have posted a link in the description of this video. All right. I just posted a quick short video here on TikTok and on YouTube, and it was about Spotify's golden era women in hip hop list. Okay. So I posted that, and because I saw a lot of people reacting to the list, and I honestly believe that Spotify and these platforms like Apple do these lists to annoy you, to get traction, to get people talking about their platform. Not that we need anyone to talk about Spotify or anything like that. However, it gets people talking about Spotify. And a lot of people are slamming Spotify because they posted this tweet that said, the gold standard, an ode to the golden era of women in hip hop. And you see people like Sweetie. Okay. Young Miami. Is JT in here? I see Lotto's in here. Yeah, there goes JT. Cardi B definitely. Doja Cat definitely. Megan Thee Stallion definitely. People were in an uproar this week with Megan Thee Stallion twerking at the Kamala Harris rally. Did I love seeing Megan do that? No. However, I do also understand they're trying to get a certain demographic to get out and vote that don't normally vote. And I'm not going to be mad at Kamala. I love the energy coming out from this campaign because instead of going, you know, what Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. Oh, no. The Democrats said we are going low. We're going low. Anyways, I say all that to say, back to this gold standard. This is what Spotify is doing. And they had a bunch, they had Sexy Red. I understand that. But to exclude people like Nicki Minaj, which is an obvious choice. Lil' Kim. I can understand them maybe not including Lil' Kim because Lil' Kim isn't putting out new music. Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott may have not put out new music in the last year, but Missy Elliott is on a huge tour with Busta Rhymes and Ciara. I literally was at the Queens of R&B tour. What was it, last week? And every single act besides Escape, when they came out, had a Missy Elliott written and produced song. Missy Elliott is the gold standard. Period. Period. Okay? But if we're going to exclude Missy Elliott and Lil' Kim, okay, fine. But to not include Nicki Minaj, no matter how you feel about Nicki Minaj and what she does, what she does, the music is still hitting. She's selling out tours. She is the gold standard of this era of women in hip hop. She is the blueprint. I don't care how anyone feels about, Nicki Minaj. You can't feel anything when it comes to the stats. And the stats say, and I'm not talking about Grammys, because people love to say, oh, she ain't got a Grammy. The Grammys, it's antiquated at this point. However, this was a huge miss. I wouldn't be surprised that this was something political behind the scenes, like everything in the industry is. However, don't be putting out a gold standard for a golden era of women in hip hop without a Nicki Minaj. Without a Nicki Minaj. Even Summer Walker, who doesn't even listen to hip hop like that, was like, how y'all missing Nicki Minaj? I don't even listen to Nicki like that, is what she said. Samara says, I think everyone is confused by the exhibit. The creative director stated this is for the new generation of female rap as the new golden era. Yeah, but Nicki Minaj still is a part of that. You can't say that and have Cardi B be on this list or Doja Cat because they all kind of, Nicki Minaj, of course, came out before them, but then there was Cardi B, then there was Doja Cat. If Nicki Minaj hadn't put out an album in the last year, I could understand. But she has a new album out. She's got a sold out tour. She is the gold standard. She is the gold standard. Exactly. Dime says, not a Nicki fan, but she should have been included. That's the thing over here. For us as a community, shout out to our community, we don't have a team anything. And this is why I say it's fun to be team nobody and team yourself, because we can be objective. Like, I might not be a fan of her antics or her personality, and maybe I'm not even a fan of her music. Not me personally. I'm talking about y'all. I am a fan of the music. Um, but with that being said, you can't deny what she's meant to hip hop and how she's ushered in these women. Just saying. Trey, no, I have not moved yet. This is still the same studio. You'll know the difference when I move to my new place. Okay. Oh. Well, since we're talking about women in hip hop, let's talk about the divorces of hip hop. Okay, so Cardi B announced her divorce and her third pregnancy. I did see people saying in the comment section, "Who's the daddy?" Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Don't do that. Look, don't do that. Shay says, Nicki's still the highest selling female album so far. Is that Nicki, right? The numbers don't lie, and I hope Nicki doesn't react. I hope she doesn't get on social media and have to tout her chest about anything. Your numbers speak for themselves. All right. Anyways, what was I saying after that? Look, I was talking about Nicki, then I went into a rant about something else. How did I forget that already? Oh, okay. The daddy is the cheater. Cardi B. Thank you for reminding me. So Cardi B announced her divorce, and they're saying it's not because of cheating. They're saying it's solely because they've grown apart. They didn't grow apart early enough because now she's pregnant with her third child. I thought it was a PR stunt as well, Shay, because Cardi B's supposed to have a new album. I don't know what's going to happen for this new project. She looks far along in her pregnancy, so it makes me wonder. Not to say she can't promote an album while she's pregnant. Plenty of people have done it. It's just that so many people have waited so long for this album. I'm sort of like, should she wait? Is she going to wait before releasing this album? Someone says that Cardi likes to tussle. I did also mention in the video that I did talking about Cardi B and J-Lo's divorces, I said I need Cardi to stop responding to everything and everyone on social media. Literally a blog with a couple of hundred followers. She retweeted a fake story and went off. And when I say it wasn't one tweet, she went on Spaces and went off. And again, she's pregnant. But even when she wasn't pregnant, this is something that Cardi would do. She's saying that this baby has inspired her, has empowered her. So maybe that's her decision to leave Offset. Offset liked the story on the Neighborhood Talk. He loves to troll as well. Do you think it's just a PR stunt? I mean, the baby's real. Look, people have been speculating that she's been pregnant for a few weeks now. Well, she confirmed Cardi B is pregnant with her third child. She did not confirm that Offset is the daddy, because a lot of you are saying, who's the daddy? I assume it's Offset. They've broken up and gotten back together many times. She's filed for divorce before. We shall wait and see if this divorce goes through. 3 children with this man. Foxy says could be a PR stunt. I mean, literally, when I first heard this, I said, it feels like a PR stunt. Are people really setting off fireworks? I feel like ever since the pandemic, fireworks does not have an end. It used to be just maybe like a day before July 4th, and then maybe a couple of days after July 4th. Now it's randomly the entire summer. Remember, there was a summer where it wasn't just fireworks. It was like these fireworks that sounded like explosions. I was like, where did we get these from? Shaya says she did confirm it's Offset's baby and she's asking for child support. Oh! Okay, oh, damn. Oh my gosh. Look, I know a lot of people do not like Cardi B's relationship. At the end of the day, it's her relationship, but I get why you guys react to it, because a lot of their antics are on social media. A lot of their antics are social media. That's thunder you hear. No, that was fireworks, El Singleton. We heard thunder not too long ago here in New York. It got dark and it poured and it was windy, because you're in Connecticut, right, El Singleton? The things I remember, if that's right, El Singleton, I am amazing that I even remember all these stuff. Okay, So we talked about this golden era of hip hop, women in hip hop. They got it wrong. Do you agree? If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let me know if you agree or not. And let me know how the sound is sounding. A lot of you here in the live chat said, the sound is sounding. Thank you. I appreciate it. Elsie Singleton. Yes. Look at me remembering stuff. Elle, you weighed in. I forgot what story it was, and you gave your legal opinion. Oh man, I can't remember what it was. Oh, was it I wanted to talk about that Kyle story, you know, the chief operating officer of Canvas Beauty, the former chief operating officer of Canvas Beauty. Well, sidebar, can I tell you guys something and promise you won't tell anybody? I'll wait for you guys to respond. In the meantime, I opened up Kyle's post. It's still here. His long statement. If you missed my video where he's talking about Stormi from Love and Marriage Hip Hop? Nope. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Might as well. What's up? I did a whole story about this, breaking down the story. Okay. Bonsoir. Hey Ashley. Did you see the controversy with the women's Olympics boxing match? Julie, I did hear about that. I don't know all of the information, but I did hear about that. So I don't really want to talk about something I haven't really read everything about, but I did see the story. I've been really out of the loop when it comes to watching the Olympics, but I know who's winning and things like that. Okay? Okay, let me tell y'all something. Not all ears. So when I did this story, sometimes I forget that I have a big platform. So people do watch and pay attention. Because randomly, I don't go into the other sector of Instagram DMs all the time, but randomly, a few hours after I posted this story, I'm looking in that far region of DMs on Instagram, and it's a message from Stormi saying, "Can you talk?" It's now been deleted because I didn't respond. Because look, I'm busy. Look, I couldn't talk. I was busy. But then when I went back, it was gone. She used to follow me too. She's unfollowed me, but she unfollowed me before this story. I was like, I mean, unless you want to give me a statement, what's up? As long as you don't say what's up. So I don't know what she was going to say. She has not released the statement in regards to this Kyle story. Again, for those that are watching this and may have missed the Kyle story, her former COO, be sure to check it out. I did a separate video talking about it. And here's the thing. I'm not going to say that she reported my video because I didn't get a strike. However, I did find it interesting. The next day, after I didn't respond to her message, my video was flagged and they tried to limit my ads on it. However, I appealed it and won. I don't know if it was her or her favorites, but I don't know if she did. Oh, she did it. Bridget says she did it. Come on. She did it. Come on. I don't know. I'm not going to accuse anyone because I don't know for a fact, but I will say, literally, I just did the Diddy story that was a little bit more like certain things you can't talk about on YouTube, and that didn't get flagged. So for that video where I'm just reading someone's statement that there really isn't any key words that would have hit the algorithm, says to me that someone flagged the video, and that's why YouTube was like, oh, this might need limited ads. So what I did was I appealed it and I won. Come on, a round clap your hands for me winning. Honestly, though, when you look at the views for that video, it's not one of my bigger videos. Let's be honest. Like my other videos, like my Diddy story, is doing a lot better than that video. But it did get a lot of attention. I mean, it's almost at 50,000 views. But sorry, and it was almost 30-minute video. The audio version is also available on the podcast. Just saying. Okay. Thank you. Shout out to YouTube. Because I was like, why are we flagging this video? And I was ready just in case Stormi was going to give me a what's up, but like trying to, because I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but the streets are saying that she has flagged other channels and things like that. I was ready. I was like, you could try if you want to. You could try if you want to. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm reporting on something that's on public domain. And to be honest with you, if you watch my video, I wasn't picking a side. I never usually pick sides. However, I played devil's advocate in that video. I really was twerking on the fence. Look, I really was twerking on the fence. Thank you, Kendra says, the video was great. I know she didn't want it broken down the way that you broke it down. Why? And honestly, I didn't even give a legal perspective. I might give a legal perspective next, though. I know some attorneys, employment law attorneys. I might do that next. I just have too many. I have too many other stories to focus on. Else, I have a move to deal with. I ain't got the time. Just saying. Thank you so much. Special case that you always report so responsibly. I try. I'm not perfect. I'm not a journalist. I didn't go to journalism school. TA says that Stormi needs to hurry and get off of reality television. Well, literally, after reading this story about where the business was going, it made me think, is that why she got on reality television, to save her business at the time? Her business is doing very well now because of the TikTok and things like that. And some people say because of Kyle, her former COO. Do I think that it was messy for Kyle to go on social media and post this the way that he did? I don't know if it's messy. It makes me wonder if he was doing that to secure evidence in a way. But I don't know if this also might hurt him. L Singleton, let me know. Look, L, it's your expertise, employment. I think it wasn't it. If I remember that, L, we're besties. I forgot what your specialty was. Julie says Carlos annoys me. Anyone else? I'm not gonna get involved in this conversation. Special case says I used to really like Stormi, but now what's up? I used to like her too. I don't like how they're trying to make her a producer this season. I don't know what happened between Stormi and Kyle from Canvas Beauty. I don't know what happened. And this is why I say in the video multiple times, I don't know. Did Kyle steal money? Did he do something? Oh, L Singleton, we are besties. Why did I remember that was your specialty? I know way too much about my community. I know too much about my community. So, L Singleton, what's your perspective on? Because I know you watched the video. What's your perspective? I think I saw you in the live chat, sharing your thoughts. What's your perspective on this Canvas Beauty debacle? He referred to himself as a partner in this business. He also says that he gave money when they didn't have money. He says that he was offered 1 month's pay, and he was like, nope, I'm not taking that. Look. I don't know. Sidebar, guys. I did upload 2 new episodes on my podcast. Paula said he sounded legit. I think so too. I did upload two new episodes. One episode is, of course, my Real Housewives of Orange County recap for those that want to listen. Hey, Judy. And I uploaded my collab with Fem Tarot, where we do a tarot reading on The Simpsons. Oh, you just never know what's going to come out from the tarot cards. So be sure to check that out. Elslington says, I would like to know when Kyle gave his money and how much money he gave. That's why I say it's not as concrete just from hearing Kyle's perspective. There's definitely, when we're talking about the legality of a situation like this, we need more details. So it's hard to be like, oh, Stormi was completely wrong. But it was very clear that Stormi valued this man. But what did he do? Was he asking too many questions and she pushed him out? I don't know. That's the picture he's trying to paint. But again, this is only his side. And it will be interesting to see. He's threatening legal action against her. So we'll have to wait. And maybe I'll have an attorney come through and go through the legal documents with us, because I'm actually interested. She's doing her business went from she literally just did an interview with B. Simone, Stormi. For those that are just joining us, we're talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville's Stormi Steele. She did an interview with B. Simone. Some people were saying it was damage control because she knew what was happening with Kyle, her former COO. All right. Thank you, Dalika. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kempire, can't wait to see your new place. Bet it's fire. It's going to take some time. For anyone that's ever furnished a new place, you know that it takes time. Furniture delivery. So we have to slowly but surely. But the bones of the place, I love. L. Singleton, who's an attorney, says if someone invests money to help start a business, then that person is a partner. And Kyle doesn't seem like a fool. And look, literally, Stormi admits to not being the most savvy business person when she went on when she started Canvas Beauty. And I have to say, one of the things that she said that was brilliant in her interview with B. Simone. Someone says, "Why would B. Simone?" I don't know. Look, I don't know. Maybe they have a friendship. She says that she knew nothing about certain things, so she was like, "Make sure you get someone." That knows those things, but that was also her downfall because she didn't know. They bamboozled her. Her former CFO bamboozled her and stole money that she still has not gotten back. So that's why I was sort of like, okay, what did Kyle do? Kyle alleges her former COO recently, who was recently fired, claims that she didn't like the fact that he was making himself irreplaceable. Only you could do that, though, Stormi. Only you could do that. Data says, will your man be moving into your new place? No. Ms. Dugan says, he isn't a partner if they didn't sign a contract. Again, he refers to himself as a partner, but we don't know. That will have to be determined in the court of law. L. Singleton, who's an attorney, says Kyle needs to retain an attorney, which he said he did in this post, and stay off of social media until he speaks to one. I'm sure Stormi has an attorney. She does. He spoke to the attorney based off of the post he posted on social media. I don't think that was the most professional thing, which kind of made me look at him sideways. But it makes me wonder, and Elsa, so you tell me if I'm wrong, if he was doing that intentionally for the record. I don't know. But he says that he has retained an attorney. He seems to be really good at what he does. He was also on Love and Marriage. I was about to say Love and Marriage Hip Hop. Love and Marriage Huntsville. And that's when they were talking about how she almost lost her business. Data said, not me spreading rumors, as always. As always. Look, Julie's like, you have a new man in your life? I must have missed something. No, I don't. Look, it's just data lying. Just data lying. Special case says, everyone's looking for fame. Sonny and Moses, I'm looking at you. Sonny and Moses, a mess. That's what that is. That whole situation. But here's the thing. So is Destiny. Destiny's a mess as well. What were the other stories that I said I wanted to talk about? All right. The Olympics. Did you guys see Sha'Carri win? She didn't win her medal yet, but they're doing the semifinals. She's killing it. As a Jamaican, okay, Jamaican. Both my parents are Jamaican, so I don't consider myself. I'm American because I was born here, but roots are Jamaican. So I'm rooting for Jamaica. However, I keep saying to myself, every time Sha'Carri keeps winning, I said the Jamaicans are just holding back till the actual Olympics. The Jamaicans are just holding back. When it comes down to that final, the Jamaicans are going to come through and Sha'Carri's going to be eating their dust, even though I want Sha'Carri to win too. But in the back of my mind, I'm going to tell you guys, don't tell nobody. In the back of my mind, I'm saying the Jamaicans are holding back. The Jamaicans are holding back. That's what I keep telling myself. The Jamaicans are holding back so that when it comes down to that gold medal, Sha'Carri ain't gonna see it coming. Sha'Carri ain't gonna see it coming. Paula says, anyone watch Dirty Pop? I literally watched Dirty Pop after you guys mentioned it. I don't know if it was on a live here, but I did watch Dirty Pop. Dirty Pop is on Netflix. It's a documentary about the man that helped mold and create NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. Why is his name leaving my mind right now? You guys will remind me in the chat. It's like literally right there. I don't know why I don't remember it, but I watched. It's a 3-parter. It's not very long at all. But only to come find out, he seemed like he was asexual. You know, he had accusations that did he do anything to the boys? Lou Pearlman, thank you. Lou Pearlman, thank you. Apparently, no one really had a bad thing necessarily to say about Lou, except him, you know, stealing money, which is pretty bad. It's on Netflix. Dirty Pop is on Netflix. And it's a documentary about Lou Pearlman and all the groups that he developed. But apparently, by the end of his life, they found he ended up in jail. He died in jail. They ended up finding out that this man basically had no money. He basically was like under the thumb of BMI, the record company, and he was starting all these businesses and had no money. And that's how he ended up. Follow the money. That's what they always say. Follow the money. So he ended up getting in trouble. They caught him was it Bali? They caught this man in Bali. But they also got into his personal life. First of all, AI is incredible because there's video footage that they use and they alter his lips to speak what he says in a book that he wrote. So this is what AI is doing now, y'all. That is AI that they used in the Netflix documentary. So you literally see Lou Pearlman reading from his book, like his mouth is moving as if he's telling his own story, but that's not literally any video that he's ever done. Yes, Special K. When they said that was the Lou Pearlman's Ponzi scheme was the largest, didn't they say in American history? I was like, what? Dirty Pop on Netflix, y'all. They're not paying me, but yes, the largest Ponzi scheme Lou Pearlman was running. I mean, obviously he knew what he was doing, though. He created Backstreet Boys. He created NSYNC. Then he had O-Town. What was that other group? He had a bunch of different groups. And he was starting all these different businesses. I mean, that should tell you enough about this person. But, you know, he always had that, you know, I was never the cool guy. But he also didn't seem like he was sexual. They said he was like asexual, even though I guess he didn't like the rumors that maybe he did things to the boys. And he got this woman that was like his nurse at one particular point when he was sick. And he started introducing her as his girlfriend. And she's just like, huh? And he bought her all kinds of gifts and things like that. But mind you, this man had like no money. He had money, but he didn't have the money that people thought that he had. So that's Dirty Pop on Netflix. That's what I watched last weekend after you guys mentioned it. I don't think he did 98 Degrees. That might be one that he actually didn't do. Can someone confirm? They didn't mention 98 Degrees in the documentary. It was Old Town and that other group. Something else, something? I forgot what it was. They had like a one hit, though. Hey, Danny. You're not that late. I won't be here much longer, though. It's Friday night. I'm doing laundry. I need to go throw the next load in. And I got to fold. I got to start packing more stuff. Thank God I'm going to get help, though. I'm going to get help doing it. Can't Be Bothered says, I do remember him having something to do with 98 Degrees. LFO, thank you, JP. I couldn't remember their names. Remember they had that one hit song? Danny says that 98 was signed to Motown. I mean, if anything, he probably helped inspire. He ushered in that new wave of boy bands. I can't believe Backstreet Boys are still like performing. They're still a group. I think that's pretty amazing. Oh, Brooke Hogan. But we won't talk about Brooke Hogan because Hulk Hogan is trash. Did y'all see video of Hulk Hogan making his way through the Trump rally thing? And I was like, why are you walking like that? Why are you walking like that? Thoughts on Britney Spears documentary being made? I didn't hear about it, Julie. I mean, I hope they're not exploiting her. There's been a couple of documentaries on Britney Spears. They said Britney Spears is going through her money like water. Have you guys registered to vote? Just your weekly reminder. Just your weekly reminder. And yes, the merch is available at houseofkempire.com. Based off her book, apparently. Oh, it's based off her book. Well, it's different because then that has to do with her in her own words. Isn't there supposed to be a part 2 of Britney Spears' book? Because I heard there was supposed to be a part 2. Whatever happened to that? Aziza says, I remember LFO. I like that one song that they had. I played for you, but then, YouTube. And he also, which I found to be funny, Data. Not funny, but he still had Aaron Carter after Backstreet Boys left him. Maybe contractually he had Aaron Carter. I thought they were going to expose that maybe he did something to the boys that he worked with, but no one had proof that he did anything to the boys. Was he a little weird? Yes. But did they have to say that he didn't really do anything except steal money? Thank you, Enchanted. I'm sure that is my mantra. Kempire stays winning. I'm a big person on my affirmations. I wake up every day starting with affirmations. And right now is the Lionsgate's portal up until August 8th. So we have six more days. This is the perfect time to manifest something that you want. So let's think of an affirmation. Like one of my favorite affirmations right now is that money flows to me easily, frequently, and from multiple resources on a continuous basis. Oh, I love that one. Everything is always working out for me. Everything that I touch turns to gold. Yes, please register to vote, folks. And yeah, shout out to all the Leos. It is Leo season. How much longer, please, Lord? Paula, it's about to be your birthday. Happy birthday, Paula. You know I love my Leos. I love my Leos and my Virgos. That's probably why I shade you guys the most. Mr. Mellon imagines this. Kempire, you always twerk on a fence, but can you actually twerk? I could, but I haven't twerked in a very long time. When I was at the club, but I haven't been to the club in a long time. And Chances says ready, registered, and voting. Oh, Dalika says, y'all better not send cheap stuff. Tauruses really do like nice things. Well, I mean, I did put a registry, y'all. I did put a registry. You guys don't have to get anything from the registry, but there is a link in the description for those that want to get me a little something for my new house. And I've never had a housewarming. I'm going to do a virtual one for our community. So it's just going to be, us having fun and talking. So I will do a housewarming here on YouTube. I probably will do one separately for TikTok, or maybe I'll do it at the same time, like on different phones. I have my Kamala sign in the bay window. I have when Kamala was running for president, I had a Kamala button that I found recently. So I'm gonna pin that somewhere. Elsing says, Kempire, did you know that Maurice Scott had 2 grown daughters? Who's their mom? Maurice has 2 grown daughters? I did not know that. He just full of mysteries. Hey, French Life. It's been a while, living my nerves. We appreciate you, French Life. Data says, can you do it on your new kitchen so we can be nosy? Literally, Data, that's where I was envisioning me doing it, from the new kitchen. You won't be that nosy because I'm going to keep a very Kanye-like kitchen where nothing will be on the counters. Nothing will be on the counters. Aziza says that would be nice to do a housewarming. Shay says I heard that too. Amber says I saw that article. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to like the video. Let's get 200 likes. We're doing an impromptu live where we're talking about hot topics. We already covered a lot. What haven't we talked about? Did you guys see that the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies are in Grenada? I don't know. I'm trying to keep an open mind about the ladies, to be honest with you guys. However, I kind of agree with folks. It's giving love and hip hop. It's giving very different energy. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. Look, I don't know if I like it. But I'm going to keep an open mind till the season is edited and plays out. But what I've been seeing, I'm like, Hey, Delicious. Happy Friday, guys. What are you guys doing on Friday? I already had dinner. I made chicken with rice. I know, the usual. And like carrots and broccoli and things like that. Data says, nah, Kemp won't give us a tour. His man won't let him. First of all, if y'all know me already, ain't nobody telling me what I can and cannot do in my house. Carrie Day says, this seems like it'll be such a random season. I'll watch, but I'm not sure. I agree, but we shall see how it plays out. I feel like they're doing way too much stuff on social media, but that's me. Not arroz con pollo. Yes. I'm not eating over 8 at lunch. Belisha says, just got off. I need to try your famous stew chicken camp. Just saying. Shersha says, Heavenly tweeted asking Kenya to go on Married to Medicine since Phaedra is going back to RHOA. And Dr. Heavenly was just like, I'm not trying to be messy, but can Kenya come to Married? Well, no, Kenya can't because Kenya's not in a good place with the network. Oh, yeah. Look, I've heard from multiple resources. Resources? Sources. Resources, too. I've heard from multiple sources. Homegirl, not necessarily fired, because, again, they're never going to say fired. Put on pause, suspended indefinitely. Yes. Elton says, Kempire, do you think people are tired of Housewives and franchises? I think people are getting tired, but it's still a large business. It still makes millions for Bravo. They're not going to end it anytime soon. Special Case says, love your impromptu lives. Can't wait for Married to Medicine. I'm looking forward to Married to Medicine, too. The word on the street this week, guys, was the fact that Heavenly apparently invited Apollo and his wife to a group trip, and Phaedra did not like it. It got very heated. She got read down by Apollo's wife and stormed off and quit the show. That's why we're getting her on Atlanta. I don't know if I believe that 100%. Dr. Heavenly has said, I don't know if that's the truth. Do I have the clip here? Apollo to the cash trip. And you influenced her to move back. Is that true? I can't say nothing, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's a lie. It's a lie that the Todd set up for the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that that's a lie. Part of it's true, but it's a mixture of lies and truth, and I can't let. But y'all gotta watch Married to Medicine. If y'all know what I'm saying, some people lie, and some people put lies in the streets. But I can't say nothing right now. But follow to the cash trip. And you influenced her to move back. Is that true? I can't say nothing, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's a lie. It's a lie that the Todd set up for the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that that's a lie. Part of it's true, but it's a mixture of lies and truth, and I can't let. But y'all gotta watch Married to Medicine. If y'all know what I'm saying, some people lie, and some people put lies in the street. Phaedra. But I can't say nothing right now. But when we do film, when we do show it, I will break it all down to y'all like it's never been broken before. Is it true that Phaedra left Married to Medicine because y'all had a fight? I didn't fight no damn body. So that's not true. Because you invited Apollo and Cass trip. Watch and see, guys. I'm gonna tell y'all. Watch and see. I'm not gonna reveal anything. I'm gonna tell y'all watch and see, but pay close attention because it gets tricky in the mother tucker. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back. We smart over here, Married to Medicine. A lot of stuff that fly on Housewives and the other ladies, maybe they don't see it, but we see it and we catch it and we respond to it. That's all I can say to y'all. That's all she can say. I love Married to Medicine. I've never seen the need for Heavenly to be on Married to Medicine, but here we are. I think this will be her last season, thankfully. We shall see what Phaedra brings to Real Housewives of Atlanta. However, she's not willing to really be honest. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be handled on the show. She's going to be full-time on Atlanta, Phaedra. Exactly. Patrick says that Heavenly is pre-boosting ratings. Not mad about that. I hire her for reality TV. I mean, Heavenly is perfect for reality television. She's perfect for Married to Medicine. If she left the show, it would be felt. It would definitely be felt. I don't love all of her antics, and sometimes she does go too far, like some of the things that she said about Sweet Tea. But that's Scorpio. Special Case says, if Kempire, if you could keep 2 from RH and OJ, who would it be? 2 people from Real Housewives of New Jersey for a reboot. It would have to be people that aren't a part of the toxicity To be honest with you, it would have to be. And honestly, I don't love Danielle and I don't love Rachel, but I think they got caught up in the web of the drama and toxicity of everyone else. I think if we got rid of everyone else and we started with them and a bunch of other new housewives, it would be a refresh. It would be a refresh. This show has become so toxic. So, and I know people say that all the time, but no, the fan base for New Jersey is so toxic. Someone said the other day, like, I'm the last of the Black content creators recapping New Jersey because of how toxic the fan base is. The fan base is. Paula says Fessler and Dolores. Dolores, she doesn't have a storyline. We've given Dolores an opportunity. Yes, she's been twerking on a fence between both groups. No, because if Dolores is still on the show, it's still going to bring in that toxicity, meaning that she's still connected to those people. So I much rather, no, let's just clean house. Rachel and Danielle aren't connected to those people in real life. She's not hanging, they're not hanging out with her. Go away. Teresa will be fine. Very much like what they're doing. They just announced that Dorinda's going to get like a Bluestone Manor reality show. We see that Love Hotel show that they're doing with Countess Luann, Giselle, Ashley, and Shannon Beador. They will find something for Teresa. I want to see something different on New Jersey. It's become disgusting. And then this week we're going to have the big finale that's going to be even worse. The internet fans mess up every single thing. So toxic. I agree, Shay. Like, especially in New Jersey. Well, since we're talking about reality television, who's watching Big Brother? Okay, let's talk about toxic. I hate the fact that I like Angela, aka Karen, but when she got called out for singling out the Black people having a conversation because they don't want another cookout, and she went and she lost it, and she went to Cedric and she's like, "I love that, I love that," and then she made this man hug her while she cried her Karen tears. I said the optics of this is not lost on me. But I'm already enjoying Big Brother this season. But I don't want to get rid of Angela. I know she's a Karen. I know she's like horrendous. Oh, but she's great television. Oh my gosh, she's great television. Shorsha says, Kempire, please. Angela is as toxic as they. She is. I'm not denying that. But there's a thing about watching her. I'm like, there's so many little antics from her. Do I have the little one? I have a clip, I think, on my phone. I don't know if I can call it up here. She's funny to me at the same time. I hate the fact that she's funny to me. Like, I have this clip of her running through the house. Wait, let me play this. Can you hear it? She just no, she's not even running down. She's stomping around like this. You know I'm gonna use that clip in a video coming up. Okay, I'm gonna use that clip in a video. You just see her stomping through the house. She is a mess, but she's been a mess since day one, episode 1. I am gonna watch the Braxtons, and I probably will recap the Braxtons. I never recap Braxton Family Values, but I am gonna recap the Braxtons. Stay tuned. They offered me to interview Trina and Tawanda the other day. I said no, thanks. No offense. I've interviewed Trina before years ago, but I'm busy. I got things to do. I got to pack. So I'm going to get off of here in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, y'all. Okay, last 5 minutes. Ask the questions that you want to ask in regards to the hot topics. Guys, don't forget, today's one of our sponsors is Kashava. You know I love a Kashava drink. Its ingredients are the best in the business. It's a meal replacement. It's not a protein shake. If you want something with quality ingredients, they have more flavors than they did when I first started using them years ago. More information, look under the video. Check out Kashava Shakes. They have chai now. They've got matcha, which I like. I didn't think I would like it, but I like it. Amy says, Kempire, you should go on Celebrity Big Brother. You would be great. First of all, I'm not a celebrity. Second of all, I wouldn't do reality television. Third of all, I don't think I'd be good at it. I'd be great television, like entertaining, but I wouldn't be good at the challenges. I wouldn't know how to navigate that game. It's a lot of work, and it's stressful. Melissa says, Kempire, did you see the Bravo Diamonds and Rose? It's a pop-up restaurant that opened up in New York City, themed cocktails and food. Yes, didn't they, weren't some of the housewives there? No, I'm going to stay in New York, Belicious. I already told folks at the top of this, if I do leave New York, I'm leaving the country. So there will be a time. So the next time you guys hear me say I'm moving, it will be that. How do you feel about two separate reunions in New Jersey? So dumb. They're not doing reunions. They're doing like an after show of the cast reacting to the season finale, which y'all can keep that. I don't care about that. Do you think that J Lo will marry again? That was another story that we covered this week about J Lo's divorce finally being finalized. They haven't come out with a statement yet, but that's the word on the street. And I already knew it was confirmed when we did not see Ben Affleck at her Bridgerton inspired 50 something year old birthday party. I do think that J Lo will marry again. Isn't that crazy? I do think that she will. Just saying. I definitely think that she will. She loves love. One day she will find it. Maybe. Just saying. I'm in Westchester. Maybe I'll see. Wait, I'm in Westchester. Maybe I'll see you. I'm not moving to Westchester. I'm staying in New York City. Westchester's lovely though. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not like trying to move that further out of New York City. I want to stay in New York City. When does the new Traders US come out? It must. I'm not going to say soon, but not. It's not far. They already filmed it. I'm hoping it comes out before the end of the year. I think we should get two Traders a year, two Trader seasons a year, if we're lucky. Debbie says she's going back to Alex Rodriguez. I wouldn't be surprised if you see her double back to someone. Just don't let it be Diddy. Thank you, Belicious. New Jersey needs to suck it up and move on. They all are slimy and no one is better than anyone. I agree. That's why I said I feel like we need a whole new cast. But if we had to keep some people, that's what I was mentioning. Kempire, have you heard of the restaurant Legos? No, where is that? In Legos? What about regular Robin? Good evening, Lady T. Definitely can see J-Lo going back to Mark. Amber says. I don't think so because Mark isn't Mark remarried to another young thing? Just saying. It was interesting to see them come together, actually have children together. Her kids are getting older now. Her daughter has an amazing voice. She gets it from her daddy. But no shade to J-Lo, but her daddy has an amazing voice. Oh, it's in Times Square. Lagos? Is it Nigerian food? Yes, Mark is married to a 25-year-old. Thank you, French Life. Thank you. I'm so not interested in a dating show with Giselle and still married Ashley. Agreed. Agreed. Ooh, Nightbot got somebody. I didn't get to see it. I don't think so. J-Lo needs someone Insta famous. Insta famous? Like Drake? Oh, you're welcome, Lady T. Thank you for bringing some good energy as well. Mark Anthony is an amazing singer. His daughter has an amazing voice, very much like he does. But I will give J-Lo credit. J-Lo has worked on her voice. Literally, there was video footage of her singing with her vocal coach and friend, and you could see the growth in her voice. Is she the best singer? No, but you can definitely see she's been working on it, and that's what I can appreciate about her. Special Cases Times Square is wild. Once saw a dude brushing his teeth walking down that's wild to you, Special K? That's the craziest thing you've seen in New York City? Girl, we could tell you stories. If that's the wildest thing that you've seen, you consider yourself lucky. Mark is 55 and so is J-Lo. Paula says that J-Lo married Mark Anthony to get her Puerto Rican credit up. I really think she married him because she wanted to have children. I felt like for her in that moment, it felt right. And then she was done. L. Singleton, leave her alone. L. Singleton says J-Lo has a vocal coach and still can't sing. I'm gonna need y'all to be nicer to J-Lo, okay? Is in the city like Jamaica, Queens? What's the city? Oh, people forget that there are 5 boroughs in New York City that are considered New York City. That's Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Staten Island. People always forget Staten Island. Those are the 5 boroughs. So that's all considered the city, no matter what anyone tells you. J-Lo can definitely dance. Are you excited for Ashanti and Nelly's reality show? Not really. I mean, I might give it a watch because people surprise you, but not really. I'm actually very happy for Ashanti though. She really waited a long time to, have this part of her life, and I might be interested in seeing how this is going to play out. SD says vocal coach and still stealing other voices. Call her Ursula at this point. Y'all ain't right. I mean, y'all are right, but y'all not nice. Shersa says that J-Lo needs to be single for 2 years. She might be after this divorce. Like, this was a big full circle moment for her. God only knows what she's thinking and going through. I feel for J-Lo. You could tell her energy is different now. But Femtaro did predict Bennifer would not last. And here we are. Have you seen Lady in the Lake on Apple TV? No. Apple TV has a lot of really great content from what I hear. And I haven't seen everything. I've seen some stuff, but not everything. I need to. I'm paying for it. Lord. Patrick says, never been to New York City. Explain what Williamsburg is. Williamsburg is in Brooklyn. So it's not like a separate place. Williamsburg is in Brooklyn. It's like a hipster area. It never used to be like that, but now it's become that. Ashanti is the happiest pregnant lady ever. Love her. I'm happy for Ashanti. I mean, look, they met. They got back together after that whole seeing each other at Versus. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Felicia says, "Watch it, Kemp. I think you'll enjoy it, even if you don't review it." Oh, on Apple TV. I'm gonna check it. Maybe I'll check it tonight while I'm folding laundry, which I need to go do. Which I need to do. I appreciate all 300 and something of you, almost 400 of you coming here and watching this. This is exclusively here on YouTube. I do this on TikTok. I do this on Instagram. So make sure you're following me there so you don't miss out when I do it there, because I don't repost it anywhere else. But I am going to repost the audio of this on our podcast, because a lot of you say that you like taking me on the go, listening in your car or on your commute. So I will be posting it there. And sometimes what I do is add new stuff. Or I do podcast exclusives like my review of the Queens of R&B show, which I still haven't posted the video yet. Maybe I say I'm going to work on it this weekend, but I have a busy weekend. I got to move. So got a lot going on. So maybe if I have time. Thank you so much, L. Singleton. All right, y'all. I appreciate you being here. Replay crew, we haven't forgotten about you. Let me know your thoughts on any of the hot topics that we talked about. My housewarming registry is in the bio. Links for Factor Meals is in the bio. If you're watching the video, there are links to Kashava Shakes below the video. Yes, we get a commission. Look, a brother has to pay. Look, brother has to pay for all the things that y'all not gonna buy me. I kid. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you to our King's Guards. Thank you to our channel members. I see quite a few of you are here as well. Thank you to our subscribers, because everyone in the chat are subscribers, because it was subscribers only live chat. So thank you all for being here. Eunice, I am fantastic. I hope you are well. Happy birthday to anyone celebrating a birthday. I'm glad the audio was working. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Danny. I love it. I am funky. I'm going to enjoy my new space. I can't wait. And I got a terrace. Yes. I'm enjoying some outside space too. Maybe after the mosquitoes go away. I literally got bit by like one mosquito 3 times on my calf. And I always have like a little bit of an allergic reaction. Nothing like deathly, but it definitely mosquito bites show up differently on me. So I'm like, ugh. But yeah. Live from the terrace, Julie. You know what's going to happen, but probably do it first on TikTok. Make sure you're following me there, y'all. All right. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I will see you all later. Bye, y'all. Me and you must never part. Ooh, Natia says garlic plant on the terrace, no mosquitoes, or lavender, right? Lavender. There's a few different plants that I'm considering. I am going to do that though. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Exactly. Erin says now you can go twerk on the terrace. I want to put that on a t-shirt. Twerking on terrace. Mint, yes, Elsington mint. So I'm going to consider that because I think I have that in my registry too, like a little pot thing that I can put on the terrace. If not, I'm going to find one. I'm going to find one. All right. All right, y'all. Have a good night, y'all. See you later. Bye, y'all.